I'm live. Good afternoon, everybody. John Testa with the Studio 10-4 weekly update for February 19th, 2021. Hope everybody had a good week and you guys got something done and we're able to even get around the way the weather has been cross country. Something like, I don't know, 50 to 75% of our country is pretty much covered over in snow right now. So I know it's not easy getting around and doing what you got to do. So hopefully you're in a good spot tonight and you can sit back and watch the show. Tonight's show, by the way, is brought to you by Minimizer. And Minimizer's been around with 10-4 for quite a while. Just kind of give you a heads up of what Minimizer is all about. Of course, I think they're famous for their plastic fenders. So a lot of you show truck guys might say, wow, plastic fenders ain't going to go good on my show truck. Well, they're not for everybody, but you know, for industrial applications and places where the guys are going that they're not, you know, doing full fenders and stainless everywhere. These are the fenders for you. They last forever. Floor mats is also a big thing, and mattresses. I mean, geez, they got all kinds of good stuff. So today, though, we're going to be talking about some floor mats, and in fact, we have something real special to share with you guys in a little while. Appreciate Minimizer, all they've been doing all these years with us at 10-4. In fact, they are usually our night light sponsor for Mid-America Truck Show every year. So appreciate that too. And you know, if it wasn't for guys like that, it wasn't for companies like Minimizer, it would make our job kind of hard to do. Welcome everybody in tonight. Looks like we got a bunch of people jumped in. I want you guys to know we're on 3 different platforms tonight. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, and we are on our Facebook group, which is the Lounge. So 10-4 Magazine Lounge. You can watch us from any of those channels. However, the group, there's no interaction for me to you to the group. So if you guys want to hang out and talk to everybody, or at least talk to me too, and let me talk back to you, go over to 10-4 Magazine's Facebook page or go to our YouTube channel. I would love if everybody would hit the YouTube channel up too, and that way we can kind of start building that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you'll get notified when we go live. We won't just be doing Studio 10-4 on YouTube. We will have videos that we've shot over the years that kind of just, you know, went into some crack somewhere and into an archive and never to be seen again. So now we're going to let you all see them and have a chance to look at some of the cool stuff that we do behind the scenes when we do a cover truck shoot, different truck show stuff that we've done over the years. I'm going to bring in the light shows from the truck shows that we've done, live streams from Facebook, which was, you know, at one point the only place we were live streaming from. So now we have YouTube and we'll be utilizing it. In fact, we're going to use it a lot. So glad to have you guys. And listen, I'd love to hear your preferences too. What is it that you guys like, one over the other, or it doesn't matter, whatever it is, you know, you let me know. I'm curious though to see what everybody feels like and what you prefer to watch on. Again, thanks to Minimizer. Appreciate them being here with me. So tonight's show, I'm sure most of you have gotten your copy of the February 10-4 magazine with Wade Riffey's truck there on the cover. I'm going to be bringing Wade into the show here shortly. I took a moment, and well, more than a moment, because I read it twice. I read the cover story here about Wade, and I'm not going to tell you everything myself without him here, but young guy, and he's gone through a lot, man. He's already got a couple lifetimes in him with what he's done so far at 28 years old. So, boy, I'll tell you, anybody goes as far as he has at his age, I think a lot of respect needs to be handed there. And you know, I know one thing really doesn't have anything to do with the other, but you guys know me by now. I kind of wander around. You know, speaking of respect, man, there's some people that have been passing away and leaving us, and you know, our country's in a split middle, right, division. And I mean, if you look at somebody and you respect the work they've done, shouldn't matter what their politics are. So I'm just going to leave you with that. Think about that, you know, and I think most of you guys are probably like-minded here, and I know you're all hardworking, and even if you're a guy that's not working these days, you were at one time, and you probably will again, unless you're retired. So much respect to you and appreciate all that you do. But there's some people out there in our country that have been leaving us. They're passing away for whatever reason, and it's like people just pile on, and just respect the work, whatever your politics, whatever your religion, I guess, almost too, but just respect the work. There's some good people out there doing good things, and there's even some bad people doing good things. So, just think about that and leave you with that. Without wasting any more time right now, I am going to bring Wade into the show. And in fact, let's do that right now. Let me see if I can bring him along. We got our minimizer video. There he is. And we will unmute you, sir. Hey, what's happening?
How you doing?
Good. Good to have you here tonight.
Good to be here.
So where are you tonight?
We're in Garnett, Kansas.
You're not in a truck, so you're on land somewhere.
Yeah, I'm at my wife's in-laws.
Oh, good deal. So Wade and I spoke just a little bit before we started the show with everybody tonight, and I asked him first question out of my mouth, right? Have you found any barbecue yet? And the answer to that was nope, not yet. So tomorrow you'll be going off though and looking for some barbecue. Or do you have a favorite place already there that you know to go to, or what?
No, we're gonna go to Smoke Creations. It's the one I haven't been to yet, so we're gonna go there tomorrow.
All right. Well, congratulations for making the cover of 10-4 magazine. There's only 12 magazines a year, and that means there's only 12 cover spots, and you are number 2 of 2021. So congratulations, man. How's it been going for you since you made the cover?
Thank you. It's been great. I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and it's been a lot of fun. I never thought I would ever see this. So,
well, and your friends ribbing you a bit?
Yeah, they have been.
That's okay. You know what? You wave, get on the radio and say, "Yeah, buddy."
Yeah.
That's me.
I haven't been in the truck since it came out, so.
You haven't?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, well you're going to be in store for some fun then.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys will be hitting you up on the radio, and there's just like this whole thing that happens. It's kind of a recognition. People recognize the truck. I mean, you'll be hearing them on the radio. Don't you worry. They'll be calling out to you. Got a welcome here from Jamie Williams. There you go, man. Welcome to the cover family. And indeed it is. Once on the cover and once in 10-4, you're part of the family forever. So thanks, Jamie, for chiming in. Appreciate that. Being on the cover of the magazine and getting the opportunity to tell your story. And Dan Lynn's our editor and co-founder, co-owner of 10-4 magazine, does and has done such a great job over the years with capturing a story. He captured mine when it was, my turn to be on the cover and in the magazine. Now he's done yours. And how did that go for you when Dan was interviewing you? How'd you feel?
It was a good day. It was a lot of fun. It was cold and rainy, but overall I had a blast.
You had a blast. So did you do the interview in person then?
No, the photo shoot was in person. The interview was by phone.
By phone. Okay. All right. Yeah. So he does both. It just depends on what's available as far as getting that done. I remember when he did mine, it was, boy, no, I don't, Dan. You have to refresh my memory. See if you can remember that one, man. That was a ways back. But I've watched him do some interviews where he's done them live, with somebody. And then, of course, the ones over the phone, he does it at his office or wherever he might be at the time. But I think he captured your story real well. I mean, like I said, I read it twice, and you kind of have you peaked, you relationships up and down, trucking up and down, moving around. I mean, you were all over the place, man.
Yeah, we moved around a lot.
Well, I mean, yeah, that too. Geez, you went pretty much coast to coast, almost. What didn't you were in Seattle for a while, or somewhere in Washington, were you?
Yeah, Othello, Washington.
Yep. So you were chasing I don't know if your wife's around. She knows, right? You were chasing girls around, right? Were you chasing girls or were you chasing trucks, man? What were you doing?
At that time, I think I was chasing more girls than
Okay.
trucks.
All right. Well, it
But
all worked out for the best, right? It all worked out for the best because you're married, you're happy, you got some kids, you guys are all, you got a family going on, and life's good from what I could tell in the story.
yep, I definitely got a good one.
Good for you. Congratulations on that. And you guys take care of each other and stay healthy. What's going on with the truck right now? If you're not in it and not driving, is it just sitting, waiting for you to get back in?
So I've actually been out of the truck since the second or third, right around the 1st of October. I don't remember the exact dates. I've been in the office doing more dispatch and brokerage. There's been 2 different drivers in the truck. It has been moving, but as currently right now, it's in the shop getting a overhaul, motor overhaul. So,
Hey, it's got to look as good inside as outside, right?
yep.
Yeah.
So that's where it's at right.
Yeah. So what's an in-frame running these days?
I'm not sure. It's just getting started, so we're 2 days into it.
Oh boy. And I forget what you had in there. Do you have you got a Cummins in there?
Yeah, ISX.
Yep. Okay. I have a feeling I know how much it's going to be, so I'll check back with you on this one, or at least on that one. Hey, I want to take a minute while we've got it here and just say hi to everybody that's tuning in and watching. Usually I call out to everybody, so I'll get to that. I have some pictures I want to show you guys. I got a video I want to show you guys. I've got a nice video from Minimizer with some testimonials about the floor mats. And Wade, you are being awarded a couple of different things that are going on. One of them is going to be a set of custom Minimizer floor mats for your truck. And Minimizer, I think these floor mats are, pretty much of the same quality or better than the mats that, and I couldn't remember the company the other day when we were talking, and I still can't, and I'm not plugging them anyways, but there's another company that makes them for four-wheelers out there, and they do a great job. They laser measure everything, and it's the same kind of stuff here for you and for your truck. So congratulations on that. I'm going to take a minute right now and just bring that on over and play that video for us, because I got some other stuff that I want to do that's going to be kind of fun. And let's just go ahead and go into that right now, and then I'll bring you back in. Everybody just kind of hang on, and we'll get this to work here. And like that.
I haul grain. I'm in and out of farmyards, so I'm in a lot of really dirty, adverse conditions. So you get a lot of crap.
I think this is your guy, Wade. He hauls grain.
You hold it. You don't get any leakage, no problems. They're durable. You buy those cheap rubber ones. They wear out in a month. These I've been there for over a year, and they're brand new. Wash them down, throw a liner on them, they're brand new.
If it's money well spent, I'd recommend them to anybody. Really would. They're just that good.
I do a lot of stuff in West Texas, up in North Dakota, Montana, and you get out in the fields out there and you got mud that's just literally caked to your shoes. I got a little stick in the side of my truck that I tried to get most of it off with, but you still end up tracking it inside your truck. And I saw those and I thought, man, that would solve a huge problem with, once it dries and falls off, you can take that out and just, dump the dirt out or take a hose to it and clean them off.
Bada bing. So I appreciate the heck out of Minimizer, and congratulations on that. I know this will be a nice addition to the interior of your truck and protecting the floor. And you've got a laminate floor in there, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So I know when we talked earlier, I used to just throw towels in and keep everything clean that way. But I had some really good mats even under the towels. And when I sold my truck, it looked brand new on the inside. I mean, as it should, but not everybody does. Jamie Williams, nice, J&L. So he runs them on several of his trucks. Great product. Very good. Thanks, man. Thanks for sharing that, Jamie. Appreciate that. You guys all know Mr. Williams, and of course his famous fleet of trucks and all the great stuff that him and his guys do with all the truck shows. And what was kind of fun with that video too, even though it was a commercial, truck show. They were at a truck show, So that to me is that's a great sign. Well, I know from the past, but moving forward, we're going to have some shows this year, and I'm going to get you guys updated on shows too. So tell us more about, what, and I mean, a kind of a condensed version. Give us, from, I don't know, what your beginning. You started out with your dad as a kid riding around with him. And then finally you were a youngster when you got your license. I can't remember the age. How old were you when you got it?
My CDL,
Yeah.
I got it when I turned 18.
You turned 18. Okay.
First 2 weeks, yep.
And nobody's listening. Did you drive your own truck to the DMV to get your license?
I did not. I took my brother with me, I believe. I don't even
Okay.
remember.
Guilty. Yeah, those days are long gone, man. You can't do that anymore. They actually, in California anyways, they check, and you have to bring a CDL carrier with you to the DMV now. Back when I got mine, they'd take your money, guy walks outside, do your pre-trip and go do your thing. So anyway, 18 years old, and then 18 on, what was it like? I mean, that's only 10 years ago, right? No, 10, 12 years ago. No, 10 years ago. Yeah, you're 28, 10 years ago. So what's been happening for the last 10 years?
A lot. We've been through a lot. Started out in a dump truck out in Washington, a quad axle dump truck with a quad axle pup. We did that for a while, and then we moved over to the heavy haul side of the excavating business. And I wasn't there probably 3-4 months, and I ended up coming here to Kansas and went into end dump and hauled mostly sand and gravel around here to concrete plants around Kansas City. I was in Kansas City pretty much all day, every day.
Yeah.
And then we went from there back to Wisconsin, hauled logs and stuff around the state and a little bit of out of state. And then
Gotcha.
Came back to Kansas, did gravel again. And then we turned 21 and went into the hopper, and we've pretty much mostly pulled hopper ever since. We did do reefer for a few months and flatbed off and on, but mostly been hopper ever since.
Yep. Good work.
What's that?
That's good work.
Yeah, it's consistent. The rates do fluctuate a little bit this time of year. January, February is normally a little harder.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it's pretty consistent work.
Yeah. Well, what I liked about it, and I've loved the hopper trucks ever since I first, saw these, and I thought, damn, that's the work I should have been doing. I can stay in the cab pretty much, and all I got to do is roll a tarp to get loaded and close it up to get down the road and pull up over a grate, at the plant. And you don't have to get out to empty, right? Everything's pneumatic from inside, isn't it?
No, so all of our trailers have always been manual tarp, manual doors for the most part. This trailer here has hydraulic doors and electric tarp. Semi can open with a remote.
Yeah.
From the cab or out of the dirt, out of the dust.
Right. Excellent. Yeah. Well, I mean, anything that you can do to make your work safer, easier, work smarter, not harder. I mean, that's the longevity of living in a truck and being able to last, a career. You do have to be smarter, and there's a lot of good stuff out there to help us do that. A couple of the guys had been saying that they didn't have some audio. So you guys if you don't have any audio, you're having audio problems on your end. It's not us. We've got a whole mess of people on the show tonight, and everybody's hearing it. So I would imagine that you guys have some kind of a localized problem, Bluetooth or whatever it is, connecting to something. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Comments. I barely remember when I was 28, says Pack Summers. Yeah, me too, man. with you. And again, howdy to everybody. If you're in the group watching the show tonight, I suggest you either go to YouTube or go to our Facebook page. And that way we can see who you are and we can communicate. When you comment, if you're in the group, all I see is a silhouette. I don't see a name. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you guys saying hello and good evening and being there. So thanks a lot for doing that here, joining us on Studio 10-4 TV show tonight. since the truck's in the shop getting an in frame and you're sitting behind a desk and a mic, you're dispatching and doing that. You're on the phone actually, right? You guys don't have nobody uses radios anymore, do they?
No, most of my stuff is actually email and instant messenger nowadays.
Yeah, there you go.
Some phone, but a lot of
Yeah.
email.
Yep.
Messaging.
Yeah, the best thing that came out when I was it was still running, guys got crazy over the whole Nextel craze, you know, and that was like so cool. Supposedly, I never got it. I just thought, you know, it's just as easy to push a button on your phone and call somebody, isn't it? But anyway, as we all know, it didn't last, and long since gone is the Nextel craze. How is it out there on the road and doing things? I mean, you're a young guy. I mean, a lot of guys, you know, they don't know your story. They just think you're some young kid or whatever. This guy's pretty respectful. They treat you right.
Yeah. You know, I've had a few people that didn't think I necessarily owned the truck, but other than that, can't complain. I mean, everybody's been really respectful, and I look up to everybody. I mean, I don't care what truck you drive. You know, if you take pride in it and you take care of your truck, and I don't care whether it's a Volvo, Freightliner, I look up to them all. I mean, we're all out there doing the same thing. You know, we're
Yep.
away from family, and we're just trying to make a living.
I agree. You know, and I know when I was out running, you know, I mean, look, you keep a truck like you drive or like I drove, and the other, you know, show truck guys that are out there, or guys that just like their truck clean. You know, we're a little fanatical. I mean, I'd go into the plant and get loaded, and you know, if I was out there and able to do it, meaning I wasn't running by the ton, I'd be out California duster on the truck, clean it up, and then head down the road. You know, sometimes and it's a lot of work, but the reason we do it, I think, is it's part of an internal thing with us. But I did it for the reasons that I wanted to show everybody they could too. I'm just another guy that, you know, wakes up in the morning, gets in his truck, goes to work, does his thing. So's the other guy that's driving something that maybe needs a little bit of work or could look better if they put a little time in it. Mm-hmm. And I kind of feel like that's sort of the same deal with you, Wade. I think you're that same guy.
Absolutely.
We got Dwayne from West Virginia joining us. Appreciate that. Dan says, ask you about the epic brisket nachos we had. So apparently there was some nachos involved.
Yeah, they were delicious.
Oh, come on. Is that it? Give us more, man. Come on, tell us. Is there a story there?
I don't really remember, I guess. Maybe Daniel can answer that.
What were you guys drinking or what?
We went to a brewery after the photo shoot there in Hillsboro and had wings and pizza and the nachos, and I think there's a couple beers. Okay,
might have been a couple of beers involved. All right. I thought there was going to be some big story there, and that's why you couldn't remember, man. But all right, there you go, Dan. If you want to fill us in better, you can. But Wade gave it up, and that's it. So they're good food, good beer, and a good time. Yeah, 10-4 does a great job. You know, if you ever are part of the cover shoot, we take care of our people. Eric Hill was there, I guess. Eric, were you there? Was Eric there with you?
Yeah, Eric was there.
All right, there you go. Eric, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to have you. You know, one of the last meetings I had last year with Dan, because this time of year would be getting ready to go to Louisville for for Matt's for Mid-America Truck Show, which incidentally, in case you guys haven't seen it or heard, they did officially cancel Mid-America and we'll host it next year in March, and it'll be the big 50th year celebration. So normally we'd be getting ready to go to that. Well, Dan and I, we met down at a local brewery, and I loaded him up full of gear. We were going to truck it out to Louisville, and then guess what? Everything changed. So, but we were at this brewery down in Stanislaus County, man, and Taco Truck they brew Taco Truck beer there. It's amongst others. Anyway, good stuff. I love going to the breweries and hanging out. They have good food, good beer, huge place. What was that, Dan? Eric did not what? And Eric Hill says that he says to say hey. In fact, I can bring that up there for you. There you go. I don't know who the guy is in that picture. Do you? Can you see that picture?
Yeah.
That's not the guy you were hanging out with, is it? I don't know who that guy is.
Don't look like him.
I don't know who that guy is, man. Yeah. I don't know. Eric, whoever you're using for your photo there, buddy, it's time to get one of you in there. Oh my gosh, too funny. Kevin Dickinson in the show. He pulls loads for you.
Yeah, he does.
This guy right here.
Kevin's a good guy.
There he is. Yeah, everybody's got a stand-in for their profile picture tonight, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not Kevin.
No, definitely not. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Dan chimed in. Dust Bowl Brewery in Turlock is where we were at. So you guys had some good food. Obviously, a lot of pictures were shot. In fact, I'm going to take a minute now and go on over to. Let's bring it on up. Give me a second, everybody, and I'll bring this up so we can all see it. And there we have it. Got some nice pictures there for everybody to check out. There is your truck. Looking good, looking clean. There we go. Little plug for Timpty there. You can call some of this stuff out if you like as we're going through here, Wade. Whose visor are we looking at?
I don't remember the brand of the visor. I can't remember who that company was.
Okay.
On that one.
All right.
This Timpty trailer was actually ordered new by Kevin Dickinson from Sioux Falls, from Timpty in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Okay. Gotcha. Let me do something over here. There we go. This next one. So first, before I leave here, so tell us the story. Are those blue?
They're purple.
They're purple. So tell me your version of why those are there.
Mainly looks.
They look cool, right?
I didn't have any breather. There's no breathers on there. No mirror lights, no breather lights. So just something to add a little extra.
Right on. Okay. Yeah, there's some stories about those lights and different guys have different stories. That's all. No big deal. Let's go on to another one here. Another shot, looking good. And whose stacks we got on there?
I believe them were Lincoln's.
Ah, Lincoln Chrome, another good partner of 10-4. Fantastic. Boy, I sure miss all of our guys. At the shows we have not seen each other for a while. Well, for a year. So hopefully soon we'll be able to change that. Love that shifter, man. That's a cool setup. Is there any story behind that?
Not really. I had a little short, stubby shifter in it, 8 inches off the floor.
Yep.
And I got tired of it and wanted to do something different, but I didn't like the airlines on the outside, so I went with SH tube. And I didn't want anything too super tall, so we just kind of stuck with just above the doors. And
you're running a 15 speed in this truck, is that right?
18.
Is it 18? Okay, good.
It had a 10. It had a 10 speed in it, and I switched it to an 18.
Sure, good deal. Watermelon lens lights, interiors, LEDs, or are those bulbs?
Them would be the button lights, like would be in the side of the truck.
Yep.
Inside them lens.
Got it. Another shot, full combo, looking good. Number 12, is that your truck number?
Yes.
And that's significant because?
That's just where it fell in line.
Oh, no kidding. I'm trying to feed you this stuff, man. Make something up. Lie.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the centerfold there. Looks good, man. That's a great shot. That is a great shot. Lit up with the. Anybody ever give you any grief for those ambers on the back like that?
I did. I got grief in South Dakota for that.
Did you? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they were particular about stuff in places sometimes, and you just never know when they're going to find it. Do you have a switch on them so you can just turn them off when?
I never did. They were hooked in. All my lights were all hooked in on one switch, so I couldn't shut them off when I was blowing the scales.
Yep.
They were on.
Yep. There you go. That's a nice looking rig, man. You did good, and Kevin keeps chiming in too and complimenting you and the trailer and just the whole deal. Love that flag on the inside of the visor. Nice job. Yep, like that. Looks good. Well, now you're going to have some nice minimizer floor mats to put in there and keep that floor clean and protected. All right. Let's get back over here. So tell me, man, what's up in the near future for you? What's happening? Are you looking to show the truck if we can get you out somewhere?
I think it'll be out to a few shows this year.
Okay.
I definitely plan to be at a few.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly how many. I guess we'll see on how much time we have.
Right.
Been swamped right now with all the office and some changes in the business, and so haven't had a lot of free time.
Dave Cooper says, "Man of many words." Do you know Dave, or is he just one of our fans?
I'm not sure if I do or not.
Let me throw up here. Know that guy?
Very possible. I've talked to him and met him, but I don't know for sure.
Dave, you're right on. You're right on with that, man. Definitely a man of many words, Wade. But you're doing good, man. You're doing fine. Appreciate you taking the time to be on the show with us and have the talk that we might have had if I'd have been there during the cover shoot. We do some behind the scenes kind of interviews sometimes if I'm there, and then we show those later on here on the show. And Dave, thanks. Just a fan. I appreciate that. Well, you let us know when you're going to be at a show. I mean, this coming up season, there's going to be times where all of us will be there. There's going to be times where it's just going to be some of us, a couple of us, one of us, whatever, however works out. So the larger shows, I'm certain that all of us will be at. In fact, I'm going to run down that list here in a minute. But let us know. We get together, and I'm sure once we have that opportunity, if we get to all get together and go out and have dinner, which we tend to do at shows usually, we'll have you there with us and swap some stories and get caught up. So I appreciate it, Wade. Thanks for taking the time again tonight. Congratulations, and enjoy it, man. It's going to be a fun year for you.
Thank you.
All right. Take care out there. Stay safe, and we'll see you again soon somewhere. All right.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, Wade. Thank
Be
you.
safe.
All right, everybody. Appreciate Wade taking the time to join us and hang out with us tonight on Studio 10-4 Weekly Update. I'm going to bring up this list here of some show information if I can find it. There it is. So what we've got happening, and I'm just going to run down this list real quick. We haven't put the usual list together that goes on our link, but that'll be happening soon, I'm sure. We're just waiting for a little more verification on some stuff. But starting out February 4th through the 6th, so that show already happened. It was Vintage Trucks of Florida. April 23rd through the 25th, we will all be there for the 75 Chrome Shop Truck Show in Wildwood, Florida. So look forward to seeing as many of you guys at that show as possible. Keep looking on our website for the update and the calendar, and that way you guys can see all the rest of the shows that are going to be happening. That's April 23rd through the 25th. May 1st, SoCal ATHS Antique Truck Show, Paris, California. Dan will be at that one. May 7th through 8th, Semi Crazy Truck Show, Waynesville, North Carolina. Stephanie will be there. May 13th through the 16th, and that will be the Red Dirt Showdown at Woodward, Oklahoma. Stephanie will be at that one as well. May 22nd, Shine in the Pines, Truck Show in Dublin, Georgia, and that's the backyard for the diesel addict there, Stephanie Haas. She'll be at that one as well. June 1st through 5th, ATHS National Convention, Harrisonburg, Virginia. Looks like Stephanie will be there, and we're going to have a booth, and she'll be doing a show report for us from that show. And then also June 3rd through 6th, Wheel Jam Truck Show here on South Dakota. Dan and Shan will be at that one, so that should be a fun show. You guys be sure and look those two up. Find the booth if we have one there, and hang out with 10-4. June 25th through the 26th, Southern Idaho Truck Show, Twin Falls, Idaho. Date not confirmed yet, but that's the date we're going to run with right now. Again, always on any of these shows and these dates I'm reading off to you, if you are jotting them down as we go, make sure that you validate that the show is happening. Go to their website, check their Facebook, call them, whatever the case may be. Hey, Jamie, thanks for reminding me, man. Dang it. I wanted to mention that at the beginning of the show. I'm sure a lot of you guys know Bubba, Big Bubba Branch, and he got the Rona. So I'm hoping that our big guy gets better and is going to be okay. I hope that his family's okay. If I understood it correctly, I haven't spoken to them, so I don't know. But if I understood it correctly, they all got it. He just got the worst of it. So he's a big, strong guy. I hope his immune system is as tough as he is, and he gets better soon. So, Bubba, we're thinking about you. Everybody, y'all get together and send some prayers out for Bubba. And sure, if you're friends with him on Facebook and such, let him know you're thinking about him. So appreciate that. Thanks, Jamie, for bringing that back up. I do. Back over to the show. We will have also going on Dirty Business, and that's June 25th through the 26th. Dirty Business Truck Show at HD Equipment, and that's Grand Mound, Iowa. Eric Hill will be at that show. And incidentally, too, some of these shows, even if I'm not there or Dan, Shannon, and Eric's there, and we have a couple other folks that we're working with as well, we will try to do live streams utilizing whoever we have at the show and broadcast the parades, the light show, anything of some interest that would be fun to watch and share with you guys. We'll try to get that kind of stuff out to you guys, and we'll share it. It'll happen right on our 10-4 Facebook page and on our YouTube channel as well. So look forward to doing that kind of stuff. July 8th through the 10th, Walcott Truckers Jamboree, Walcott, Iowa. That will be all of Team 10-4 on board for that show. June or July for the AmCan Truck Show, we don't know yet. That's yet to be confirmed, decided. We'll wait and see what happens with that one. July 16th through the 17th, Gulf Coast Big Rig Truck Show, Biloxi, Mississippi. Stephanie, maybe. We'll see how that all goes. July 23rd, excuse me, through the 25th, Top Gun Large Car Shootout, Rantoul, Illinois. And that's always a big turnout and a favorite, of course, of 10-4. Eric will be at that one. Eric can still go have all the fun. I'm telling you, man. You know, it helps if you live in that part of the country and you get to go hang out at all the cool shows. August 13th through the 14th, Great Salt Lake Truck Show, Lehi, Utah. Stephanie. August of this year, I should say, Waupun Truck and Show, Waupun, Wisconsin. A date not confirmed yet, and if they do, Eric will be there. August 27th through 20th, and incidentally, they had it last year, so I don't see any reason why they wouldn't have it this year. So look for that again. Waupun Truck and Show, Waupun, Wisconsin. Brooks Truck Show, Brooks, Oregon. Dan, Shan, Brian Welsh will be at that show. That's a favorite, I know, of the Team 10-4. They love going up to Oregon and hitting that show. No Coast, September 4th through the 5th. No Coast Large Car Truck Show, Britt, Iowa. Dan, Shannon, Eric will be at that show. And Big Iron Classic, September 10th through the 11th, Quezon, Minnesota. I'll pronounce it. September 17th through the 18th, Busted Knuckle, another big show last year, considering it was one of the few that made it through. So yeah, Busted Knuckle Truck Show, Tonkawa, Oklahoma. Eric and maybe Casey Aslinger. So Casey, love to have Casey back working with us at 10-4. That was good last year. September 23rd to the 25th, Guilty by Association Truck Show, Joplin, Missouri, 4-state trucks and the Chrome Shop Mafia guys. Man, I cannot wait for that show. Again, September 23rd through the 25th, Guilty by Association Truck Show. So, boy, I better see everybody out there for that one. I don't care where you're from. Get yourself over to Joplin. And if you're going to go, you better get your rooms reserved now, because I know that I think there's going to be a whole bunch of people there. I mean, in a regular year, I think we counted 600 some trucks. Think about it, man. It's been 2 years. The last one in 2018 and 19, they skipped because they were going to go every other year. And then last year was a washout because of COVID. So anyway, I want to see y'all there. We got some great stuff planned for this show, and we're going to probably be working on making that happen soon, getting our stuff ready to go. The other show that we would love to happen but haven't got a date confirmed, pretty sure it's going to happen, and that is Trucking for Kids. That is in October, and that will be in Irwindale, California. That will be the final show, and if I'm not mistaken, Dan, is it the 50th anniversary for them as well, for Trucking for Kids and the gang that's been putting that show on all these years. This is their last one, so I would assume that there's going to be somebody stepping in to take that over. It's a big deal to do, but that's a great show, and it's for a good cause. So I hope that definitely happens. 40-year anniversary. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Pack Summers, room already reserved. Come by and say hi to us at Smith Transport. Hey, we'll do. Appreciate it. Hey, John Jakes, how you doing, buddy? Is this the real John Jakes or the other John Jakes? There's another one. Like we don't have enough problems with just having one. Now we got two wandering around Facebook. So yeah, I didn't accept whoever that one's friend request was, but hopefully you got that handled there, John. Appreciate it. Good to see you, man. Just in case you guys aren't sure about who all is on Team 10-4, obviously myself, Dan Linz, Shannon Linz, Jean Asuji, of course. She may not be out to the shows anymore, but Jean is still there, part of the team. Eric Hill, of course, Brian Welch, Frank Strohmeyer, Casey Aslinger, Jacob Gunderson. These are all people that work with us, seasonally when we can get together and work with us. And of course, Stephanie Haas is also part of the team as well. These are folks that we work with to help bring the best possible coverage to any show that we're at, so we can bring you a good show report, good photos, good live stream, and then make a good, showing at the show itself. We love them, man. It's been ages since we've been to a show, and we're ready to go. Caleb Hammett in the house. Dang, we got the celebrities going in tonight. Miss Julia in the house too. And everybody, yes, Miss Julia noted, yeah, everybody better be at Trucking for Kids too. It's going to be a big one. There's some other information I need to share with you guys. I'm going to bring that up right now. Remember the shows that I listed for you guys. Be sure and check those out by going to the websites of the individual shows and make sure that they actually are happening. And that way you get the latest information. We try to keep everything up to date as well, but you never know. You want to make sure that you're getting the best information, and enable the ability to do that is by, of course, going to the source. Is Trucking for Kids happening? Yeah, as far as we know, Caleb, it is. So keep in touch. We just don't have the date confirmed yet. And this is crazy California crap, you just never know. But check back, make sure. Right now, I'm going to say yes. So I got something sad to bring up. Rick Harvey is a gentleman that was in the industry for quite some time, and trucker down in Southern California. there's going to be a memorial convoy for him tomorrow. All this information is posted up on the 10-4 Magazine Facebook page. There is a flyer that gives you the information of where the route is, all your information, everything you're seeing here. That's all on the Facebook page. There's a picture of Rick right there wearing the Wayfarers. Sure, a lot of the SoCal guys all knew Rick. I don't remember if I met Rick or not. And the reason I say that is because I had some time at Rogue Truck Body. I was operations and sales manager for a while up there, and met a lot of the SoCal folks. Talked to a lot of the guys on the phone. Built a lot of trucks together with a lot of guys. I don't know if I knew Rick or not. Don't know anything really more about Rick or the circumstances of his passing. So I wish I had more of that for you. Here's the flyer. Again, this is also on our Facebook page. I shared that as well. The convoy, it starts at the staging area at 9:30, and they're going to go down to Rogue Truck Bodies there in Lake Elsinore, and they're going to have a get-together and celebration of life. So if you knew Rick, this would be a good chance to get together with a lot of your buddies and pay tribute and tell stories, man. Truckers tell stories. So this would be an opportunity for you guys to do that. I understand there's going to be food and drink and everything there. So check them out. And again, the information is all on our Facebook. And of course, 10-4 sends condolences to Rick's family and all the friends and everybody that knew Rick. It's always sad. I do know that it was unexpected. So that much I do know. That's about it. But you guys that knew him, you guys know more than I do about him. All right. What else do I have for you guys today? I have some other stuff that I wanted to do, but I'm going to share it next week. I've got some really cool video stuff. I know it's so funny because we were so excited to do a photo shoot last year. We did it in January. We went down to Lake Havasu and we met with the guy that built Thor. Some of you might be remembering him by a name and remembering the truck by a name. Some may not, but I guess I could bring up a picture real quick of Thor and show you what I'm talking about. Give me a second. In fact, you know what? I do have a video that I can share with you guys, and I was I'm gonna do some more of it. I'm gonna do some more of it next week. But here's the video that we shot where we interviewed the owner of the truck, and I will give you that up here in a second. Oh, darn it! You know what? I'm not used to some of the new features we have here. So let me grab that. Give me a second, guys. Bear with me here. I'll have it for you. All right. Here we go. Good morning and good afternoon, depending on where you're at today in the world. John with 10-4 Magazine. We are at a top secret location, which is actually going to be revealed to you by the time you see this. Our March edition will be out. Magazine will be out in the racks. You can get it any way you want. Of course, the magazine is always available for free. It's a 10-4 Magazine. Who doesn't love that? But we are on a top secret shoot, and I know you guys have seen this truck behind me, but maybe you haven't. At least not the way that 10-4 is going to bring it to you. And we are so excited to be here in Havasu City, right next to Lake Havasu at the airport with Thor 24 and its builder. Mike Harris is right here, and he's going to come on down here. We're going to introduce Mike to you guys. Mike.
Yo, JT, how you doing, baby?
Good, babe. How are you?
Good, looking good.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful day here. We're out in Arizona, and it's It's Thor time. 2471. That's 24 cylinders, 71 cubic inches per cylinder. The engine was originally out of a big 340-foot boat, and there was 2 engines in it. And Detroit made only a couple of them. And it's an incredible piece of equipment. And then we designed and built these blowers on the top. There's 12 871 blowers on top, and they're fed by blowers down below. It puts out about 3,900 horsepower, and it's the holy mother of metal. That's what I'm talking about. It's a beautiful day, and we're here to show everyone worldwide this incredible piece of equipment.
We feel privileged to be part of the Thor story now at this point. We're kind of coming in at a very, very key point in time of this truck's life, right?
Yes. Yeah, we're starting on another truck, Medusa now, a mid-engine 2471 as well. So this will be at the Big Boys Toys in Las Vegas in October, which is going to be an incredible event to be at.
So hopefully, and we just found out about this, so a couple things. But first of all, how about that? I think that's kind of a scoop, right? Does anybody else know about the Medusa truck and that it's being built?
Not yet, but you guys are first to know. 10-4 magazine will be right on the front page, baby.
Oh, I love that. Well, listen, now that we know about the Big Boy Toy Show in October 20th in Las Vegas, I think that's going to be a deal that 10-4 is going to have to try to make it out to, and bring 10-4 and magazines of your truck and the 10-4 thing. But the story of this truck, and now the story that 10-4 is mingling in with it, we're excited. We feel privileged to be here.
And we're glad to share this with you. We're proud of the trucking industry, and we feel very important about the fact that the American trucker is a main source of transportation, and we honor you guys. We've been truckers ourselves for a long time, and 10-4 magazine's always been part of our life.
Well, I appreciate the kind words, and you guys be sure and check out Thor 24. We're going to have this video posted all over the place. It'll be on our Facebook, our YouTube channel. Pictures, of course, in the March edition will be in Louisville by this time, or at least close to it. So we hope you guys will be able to join us there, but we hope you join us in October too. And Mike, and of course, support Mike and letting him know you like the truck. Let's hear about all the cool things you saw in the truck, all the pictures that Dan the Man is taking of the truck and going to be sharing in the story in the March edition. So more to you, I kind of dig the fact you're sort of like the mayor around here. I mean,
like the mayor, yeah, the mayor of big trucks.
and Havasu, I mean, you kind of been here a while.
Yeah, we have. We've done a lot of stuff here. Our main business is general contracting, and we've built a lot of things here in this fantastic city.
Well, you've done a fine job. Thank you for your hospitality. Let's hear the truck.
Big John, all right, I'll fire it up now.
All right. Big Mike's going to go around, and he's going to fire up this baby, so I'm going to just kind of step to the side a little bit, let you guys catch up what's going on here. Now, the back of this truck, believe it or not, has a jet engine just to start the truck. It keeps all the systems aired and charged and everything going so they can fire this thing up. So you guys will see pictures of that as well once the magazine comes out, but here we go. We're going to get Thor fired up. All right, that's it for now from Lake Havasu, Arizona. 10-4's top secret photo shoot and video reel. We are done. We are out. All right, guys. You know what? That was a fun shoot, and I know a lot of you guys. Look, I get it. Not everything's for everybody. But listen, the guy, again, it kind of goes back to respect the work. You know, this guy spent millions building that truck. Everything's custom. And if everything went well, that truck was sold. I know it was at the time we were there, it was supposed to be sold. They were just working out the logistics, and they are building and have quite a bit of the new build done at that time in the same location as Thor. But an amazing piece of work. The craftsmanship that went into making that truck was amazing. Anybody that's ever built a truck, if you don't appreciate what that guy did, something's wrong, because you know how hard it is to do stuff one-offs and custom builds. Trust me, that's what's happening here, and that's what's happening on that truck. Yeah, Jamie, 12 million, I hear, something like that. It was supposed to go to a museum in Dubai, I think, and would be on display. So somebody's got some money back there that wanted to buy it and have it and put it on display. Incidentally, he drove it over there to where we shot it, which was on the airport runway right off to the side. In fact, while we were there were Marine Harriers doing jumps. They were touching and dropping in and then taking right back off. Guys were coming in and getting fuel. It was pretty cool. I got a lot of video of that too. But yeah, it was an incredible shoot, incredible truck. We had a great time down there. This was also right at the same time when we were headed back when Kobe Bryant's helicopter went down. And it scared the hell out of us because Big Mike's a pilot. That guy's an incredible guy, let me tell you. Stunt pilot, stunt man. A lot of the helicopter sequences that you've seen in movies that was Mike. That was him flying the helicopter. He's got a Sikorsky that is, I guess, identical or close to identical to one that Kobe Bryant's group was in. Mike's is pretty dang nice, though. Let me tell you, man. I'm sure theirs was as well, but incredible. I've got pictures of that helicopter. It's just an amazing machine. But we were scared, and until the word went out that it was who it was that went down in the helicopter, and of course we contacted Mike, make sure he was okay. And the reason we thought it could have been him is because when we were done, he was supposed to be leaving. So everybody was leaving and he was flying back to SoCal and we were driving back to NorCal where we were all headed to while we were before we left down there in Arizona. And anyway, all I can say is about Thor, respect the work, guys. Beautiful truck, incredible amount of time and craftsmanship went into making that truck. Hey, if you don't like it, that's cool. Not for everybody. But it is quite a ride. Listen, that's about it for me. Next week, I will try to have this other video sequencing that I've got of the truck. There's some stuff of us running down the road in front of, next to, and behind Thor while he's cruising. A couple other things that I've got too as well, where they fired it up in the hangar where it's stored. Man. There's so much other stuff in that hangar too that's just mind blowing. It's got the Ferrari Daytona from Miami Vice, right? Yeah, pretty funny, man. I mean, like I said, he is a larger than life guy. He's done a lot of cool stuff, and it was fun to get to know Mike and be there. And incidentally, man, there's been a lot of other people that have shot this truck. I don't think anybody's done it as well as we have. Not bragging or anything. I've seen what's out there, and Mike thought we did a great job and really appreciated us as well. So we were supposed to do a show with Mike last summer in Las Vegas. I think it was last summer. Anyway, it of course didn't happen. So I'm hoping that we do get an opportunity to do that again and bring that to life and make it happen. I mean, the other real big thing was we had, pallet of magazines that was going to get shipped out to Mid-America to Matt's, which didn't happen because, of course, of the Rona. So man, we had so many things planned for last year. We're still here. We're strong as ever. And listen, we're going to be around for a long, long time. Love you guys are always here on the show, and tell a friend, share it, like it, do all that fun stuff. Subscribe on YouTube to the YouTube channel. There'll be a lot of cool stuff coming up on the YouTube channel. We're talking about doing some different things maybe that might make some of the content exclusive. So, you gotta be a part of this or a part of that to get to it. Right now, it's just open. Everybody can get to everything, and we like it that way. But get over there and definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel for us, and let's get that rolling. Gary Jones in the house. Good to have you, Gary. Thanks, man. Yeah, you're top shelf, buddy. Appreciate it. And Jamie Williams, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Looking forward to seeing you, my friend. I'm assuming if nowhere else, we'll see you in September at GBATS. So Eric and Dan and everybody from all of us at 10-4, appreciate the heck out of all you guys. Be sure and go to the website if you're looking for swag. I had somebody that wanted to know how to get one of these great hats. They're available on the website. Just go to the 10-4 shop. It's a tab there right at the top of the website. And down will come all the different things that we have. Got some great deals there, combination deals, or you can buy individual hats or shirts. Subscriptions, always get in on that, man. That's becoming a big deal. We have a lot of people turning into subscriptions. I mean, for $50 a year, that's a great deal. You get 12 magazines, and they're 10-4 magazines. So, hey, that's a deal. All right, y'all. Take care. John out for this week. We'll see you next Friday. Keep the shiny side up. Stay safe. Texas, we love you. Hope you guys are okay and get some heat and everything going on. I mean, I'll tell you something, man. Doesn't that make it clear that you don't ever buy a house without a fireplace or a wood-burning stove in it? I mean, I think that's pretty clear. You just don't. And I know I'll never buy a house again without one. I live in one now that I have a wood-burning stove. So we could lose everything, and I'd still have that. Could stay warm. So prayers to you. We're thinking about you. Y'all be good there in Texas and get yourselves warmed up. We'll talk to you next week, everybody. Take care.